we feel entitled. That's one thing that worries us. I know that you have friends, your friends and family are supposed to support you and all, but don't feel entitled to their support, because it's their support. They can decide whether or not they want to support you. Alright, so don't feel entitled to someone's likes, follow, subscription, comments, shares, patronage. Nah, it don't work that way. Hey guys, welcome back and welcome to my channel. It's your favorite growing business owner back to you with another video. If you're new here, hello, you're welcome to the space. Do well to subscribe to the channel because you're going to love it here, I promise. I am Joana and I'm the founder of the She Living. Okay, so today's video is going to be a Q&A in honor of our 100 subscriber mark. So I posted on my personal and business Instagram as well as my WhatsApp, asking for your inputs and questions you may have concerning my business, a little bit of my personal life, and I got quite a number of questions actually. So that's what we are going to be answering today. Okay, now I'm going to be looking here because the questions are here, so in case you see me looking in the book, that's what I'm looking at. Okay, we have about almost 15 questions, so without further ado, let's get to a point. And I feel like, why am I even doing this? Like, is it even worth it? I'm like, yes, it is, because I look at the bigger picture. I look at where I want to be. I look at where I want this brand to be, and all the things it would be, and will be. And I'm like, no, I can't stop. Like, if I fall, I'll get up. If I fall, I'll get up. Like, see, formation of sorry, and like, I'm going to get there, even if it takes 100 years and I still have life. I'm still going to do my best to get my business where God wants it to be. So that's what I basically do. I just look at the bigger picture, pray to God to strengthen me, to like keep motivating me. I have people around me as well that keep motivating me, like they are doing a good job, so keep it up, keep going, you'll be fine. And that's just what gets me through those setbacks. Okay, so that's how I stay motivated running this business. Next question says, how do you manage your finances and keep your business profitable? Another topic very dear to my heart, because starting out, like I said earlier, I just mismanaged my finances. I didn't keep track of anything. Everything was just a mess. Okay, but now I know best to separate my finances. To even begin, like, that's the first thing you have to do. Like, have two separate accounts for your business and your personal finance. Okay, that's just to begin with. And now I've come across very helpful apps that help in tracking my income, my expenses, and all that. So that's how I manage my finances. And also, I do well. Like, it's hard. It's hard. It's very difficult to keep your hand away from your business. But I believe with discipline, you overcome that. So I do well not to steal from my business, and it was one of my biggest issues. I met should I say my role model. I met someone that I want to be like, and I asked that same question and he gave me this advice. He said I should pay myself. I knew this from the beginning, okay, that I had to pay myself, but along the line I just wasn't doing that. But I met him and he gave me the same advice again, that I'm supposed to pay myself. It really helps. So it's different from your profit too. Your salary is different from your profit. Just see it like you're working for someone, okay, or you've employed yourself. So you have to pay yourself, right? It's different from your profit. Pay yourself, and then it goes a long way to prevent you from stealing from your business. So I'm going to practice that. I really hope it helps. Okay, how do I keep my business profitable? This is one thing I've realized that I didn't do when I was starting out as well. First of all, your profits is different from your salary. Like I said, if you don't want to pay yourself, fine, maybe I do charity work. But as for me, Charlie, I create content and package orders. I getting the content ideas for us to do. All these little things, sourcing for the content, and you use the easy. So I mean, I have to pay myself to stay motivated and to see that okay, I'm working. I mean, I'm enjoying myself. Okay. So that's one thing I do. Also, one mistake we often do as startups, or let me say, one mistake I made was not to incorporate fees into my product pricing. I don't know if I'm making sense. So let's say it's not just about getting maybe the bag. It's not just about getting the bag, adding your profits to it, and you're done. No, a lot of things have to be considered. Okay, you have to consider the packaging, because I mean, you not just send the bag to the person. You have to package it. You bought the packaging items. You have post the product on your social media platforms. You use data bundle for that. Run ads for products to gain more visibility. That's also another thing. You do a lot of things. I mean, you use lights, and even if you have a shop, you pay rent. You have other overhead charges that you cater for. So there are lots of things to be considered when pricing your products. You know, in order to stay profitable, in order for your business to be profitable. So what I do is I consider all these things. Then I get a percentage to be added to the prices of every single item I have. At the end of the day, if maybe I allocated 2 CDs for my salary, 2 CDs for packaging and data bundle and all those other things into the product pricing, and then maybe my profit is also 2 CDs on the back. I'm just saying, okay, at the end of the day, if I sell 10 bags, I know that okay, I'm getting 20 CDs for salary. 20 CDs is my salary, 20 CDs is my profit, and then I've got 20 CDs also to replace the bundle, the packaging, and all those things that I spent on the 10 bags. I spent to market and sell the 10 bags. I don't know if I'm making any sense here, but what I'm just saying in a nutshell is consider all the little things that goes into business, from sourcing the product right to delivering the product to the customer. These processes, just consider it before pricing your product so that you can stay profitable. Okay, for my fellow business owners out there, do also incorporate all these things in your product pricing, and it will keep your business very good. What are some of your hobbies and interests outside work? At this point, I'm really shy for myself. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but shamefully, yes, I have to be ashamed. Shamefully, I really don't have any hobbies or interests anymore. However, I love to read. I love to read. I love to listen to music. I love to watch nature and all those things. But now, because of phones, he asked me sometime ago, what's your hobby? I shamefully told the person pressing phone. Because I mean, you're not working. I'm on my phone, I'm on TikTok, and then maybe what we should do now is what's your hobby? Oh, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat. It's really not right. I feel like there's a lot of things I could explore, and I would love them. Okay, so I should really get a life, and I know it's not just me. So to all of you out there that are like me, that really don't have any hobbies, like active hobbies or interests or things that you do when you are not doing the usual things you do, like working, studying, going to school, all those things that you do. If you don't have any active thing that you do like that, then Charlie, can be painting, can be football, or there are other things. There are lots of things for us to explore. So I think it's high time we left our phones and lived life, explored life, because I think there's so much to life than just phone and social media. I mean, some of us we learn. Okay, we learn with our phones. So it's not like we are wasting our time, but I feel like reducing the time we spend on our phones and live like actual life with actual people, with nature. Like, do you understand? Out of social media is going to do us a lot of good, and it's even it may even help us like rediscover some parts of ourselves. So personally, I'm going to start exploring other things, because it's a shame for someone to ask you what is your hobby, what is your interest, and I don't even know what to say. And because most of the time, if I'm not working or I'm just on TikTok finding inspiration or like checking out something, learning something. But you guys, please, let's indulge ourselves in other physical activities, fun physical activities that will help us achieve stuff. Anyway, so the next question is my favorite book so far. Like I mentioned earlier, I love to read. I'm still trying to bring back my habit of reading. And this time around, I'm not going to make it so much about novels, but I'm going to try and read other books that will be of great benefits. I remember JHS, we used to love picking your own books. Oh my god, may her gentle soul rest in perfect. Continue to rest in perfect, please. We used to love her books a lot, and all those romance novels. Hey, you're one kind. But I think of this one, I don't understand. She was like, for those romance books, we invest all our time, energy into reading it because who doesn't like romance? But now, as growing adults and as adults, I feel like reading, it's okay to read romance books once in a while, but reading other spiritual books and other books basically that are not solely romance books that will help in like personal development and all that is going to be helpful to us. Yes, back to my favorite book. So far, I try to read a book every month, but I slept along the line. I'm going to get back out. So my favorite book so far is Half of a Yellow Sun by Chimamanda Ngozi. My god, I was so invested in that book that I wished there was a sequel to it. I love the storyline, and that wasn't the first time I was reading about the Biafran War. I read about the Biafran War. We had a book when we were kids. I think when we were in class 6. Oh my god, let me remember the. Oh no, I've forgotten the title. Something cover, running for cover. Something like that, running for cover. And I was quite invested in it. So when I came across Half of a Yellow Sun and I realized it was about the Biafran War again, I loved it so much. I stuck to the book to the very end, and I loved the storyline. I loved the characters. I never mentioned any by Olana and her sister sparked my interest in the Biafran War. So I went to do my own little research. I didn't really get much because I'm sure it was because of where I was looking, but I just got so interested in the Biafran War. Like I felt like I was there. I love the book. I love the book so much. So that's my favorite book. So yeah, I guess another one soon, but it'll still be part of my favorites. How did you decide on doing this business? So, like I said earlier, I'm a fashion student, okay? And when I decided, of course, when my father, yes, you continue to rest in perfect peace. When he told me that he didn't want me to be ideal, I knew that okay. This is something I also want for myself. And since I'm a fashion student, I've really had no other interests apart from like fashion. So why not just go into ladies' bags, ladies' shoes, and all those things? So I just had interest for it. I don't have any particular reason why I went into like I'm selling what I'm selling, or how I got to know that okay, this is what I'm supposed to sell. I just decided to sell these things because I had interest for fashion, and I thought that should be like an area I should venture into since I wanted to do retailing. So that's where I went into. But I'm looking forward to exploring other areas, other different fields as time goes on by. God. Okay, so now this question is going to make me feel so much guilt, but it is what it is. I have to see it. It's one thing you wish you had more time for in your life. So I'm still a baby Christian, and I'm still trying to get pick up my pace in my faith. Okay, so I really wish I had more. Like I really wish I need more time for God. And honestly, nothing is stopping me. It's all the mindset and like priorities. Okay, I feel feel like I really have to prioritize putting God first. Of course, I put Him first, but I feel like I haven't given Him that. I don't know how to say this, but I feel like I haven't given Him that space or that place He deserves in my life as much. So that is one thing I look forward to having more time for. Like sometimes I will go days without putting my Bible. It's very bad, very bad. So I am still trying to work on myself, and I pray to help God. I pray God helps me and strengthens me to get there. I mean, to have that very close bond with Him, because it's a very amazing thing. It's a very amazing feeling, and I look forward to experiencing more of it. So yes, that's one thing I wish to make more time for in my life, being with God, like experiencing God. The last question, I saved the best for the last. What advice would you give to someone who's just starting out? Who's just starting out in business? Okay, now it's an advice, okay, so you take it or you leave it. But these are some of the things that I was told, I learned before venturing into business, and I have seen, and I have realized, I've experienced. Okay, number one. So I know you're starting off business to obviously make money, but have some form of interest in what you are doing in the business you're starting out. Have some form of passion. Just recently, I heard someone say, passion doesn't cut it at all. Like, passion doesn't do anything. But I believe that you have to have an amount of passion. Okay, it doesn't have to be main foundation for starting a business, but it counts. Okay, you have to have an interest for what you do. You have to have passion for what you do. Me, for instance, not recently, but some time back, I realized when I started creating content for my business, I realized this is something I would love doing because I like it, despite it being hectic and all. But I love the idea of like creating content for my brand, being in front of the camera for my brand, to promote my brand. So, and I have interest in fashion as well. So I know that no matter what is happening, at least this passion can hold me, and be a source of fuel for me, something to push me and be like, you know what, you can do this. Okay, so just imagine you're running a business that you have no interest for, but because you heard, or because it's lucrative, so you ventured into it, and something happens and it's no longer lucrative, like there's no demand for it anymore. Just imagine how everything is going to be like. You obviously or possibly go out of business, and it's not the best. So I would say that have some form of interest and passion for what you are venturing into. Another thing I want to say is that when you're starting your business, just psych your mind, okay, that you don't have any friends, you don't have any family anywhere. And let me clarify this, okay. I know that it's not the same thing every day, okay. I mean, some people have got really supportive friends and family. And I'm not saying I don't have supportive friends. Like, I have very supportive friends and very supportive family members behind me, okay. But all I'm saying is go with zero expectations. Like, don't feel like because you have friends, you have family, you are starting a business, they are going to patronize you. Or no, it doesn't work that way. Patronizing you back to back. Hallelujah, thank God. But what if they don't? At least for like the first few months, you begin like your friends and family don't patronize you. You'll be disappointed, right? So what I'm saying is, don't have expectations like following too. So don't have expectations that I'm starting my business and my friends and family are going to patronize me and be all excited about it. You may get disappointed. That's what I'm trying to say. But I know people who have had like, even myself when I started, of course, a few friends and family patronize me, which I'm very grateful for. But if they don't, and like they have had expectations that my family and friends are going to patronize me and all that, you may get disappointed. But you may even feel like they don't support you, but they do. Okay, so have zero expectations, and it's really be the strangers that will even patronize you, people you don't know, or people you didn't even expect. People you didn't even expect, they're the ones that are going to patronize you, show you love and all that. Okay, so that is one advice I'll just give. Another thing I'll give is that as a small business owner, like you need all the knowledge you need. You need to gather all the knowledge in this world. Okay, I've said this in one of my videos before that Mrs. Attor would say, what you don't know is darker than the night. Knowledge is everything. Knowledge is power. Okay, so as a starting business owner, you have to invest in yourself in terms of getting knowledge, getting more knowledge about your industry, about what you are doing, about how to market your products, how to keep yourself on top of your market. Do you understand? So you have to get more knowledge for yourself, and I know that it's going to be quite challenging because by then you may not have even made enough sales or anything of that sort, but just make that sacrifice and invest in yourself. Even as you are growing or as you have grown, still invest in yourself, because learning never ends. Like there's no limits to learning, so just invest in yourself, and you always find yourself, like you always be up to date with trends, and you learn new things as well. You be on top of your market. Another thing I want to mention is, of course, the finance aspect. As a startup business, you should always, no matter what, separate your business money from your personal money. Okay, like it really helps. Don't overlook that step. Right? That's the first step to getting everything right in your business. If you like tell me that it's true, separate your personal finance from your business finance. It goes a long way to help. That's like the best. Okay, and this very last advice today, a friend of mine posted about it again. Like, people will not support you until you get to a certain point and you are giving some form, like they are seeing some form of result from your hard work. That's when people start to support you. Okay, so I just want to tell you that most times we feel entitled. That's one thing that worries us. I know that you have friends, your friends and family are supposed to support you and all, but don't feel entitled to their support, because it's their support. They can decide whether or not they want to support you. Alright, so don't feel entitled to someone's likes, follow, subscription, comments, shares, patronage. Nah, it don't work that way. Don't feel entitled. If they want to support you, they will support you. Okay, so just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep going hard. Like, keep up in hard work. Just do, like, carry your brand on your head. Okay, if no one is supporting you, you are your number one supporter. Like, you're your number one fan. Okay, so if nobody else is supporting you, like, just be your number one supporter. Carry your brand on your head, because only you know the vision you have for your brand, for your business. Only you know where you want to be. Only you know where you're going. Okay, so be your number one brand, be your number one supporter. Put in their hard work. It doesn't matter if your content is. Sometimes I got to the point I was like, bro, I'm not going to look at real Instagram real views. When I post, checking my views, checking my like counts. I'm always look at all this again. What matters to me is that I am putting in the hard work and doing everything possible to get visibility out there and to reach, like, my customers, my clients. Okay, so if I am getting, it's painful sometimes. I need to, like, put in efforts to create content and then get a low amount of views. It's actually very, very little, and that is why you should invest in learning ways in which you get your content out there. But don't just feel like, I have friends, I have family, and my content is not doing well and they are not even engaging. And no, it doesn't work like that. So I just want to be clear on the fact that don't feel entitled to any of these things that I've mentioned, because some people are there, they don't feel the need to support you when you're at a certain stage. They only feel like they want to be part of a journey after you have accomplished, like, something, or you have attained a certain milestone, or you have gotten to a certain place before they decide to like join you, support you, and it's perfectly fine. Okay, just stay motivated the best way you can, keep the hard work, and one day, sooner or later, your hard work will be rewarded. Okay, that's the best part. Like, that's what we all hope for. So on that note, video has come to an end, and I really enjoyed answering all the questions. These are not all good. Like, I selected some because some were, I didn't really get some of them, and then some were also a bit personal. I didn't want to answer. Probably I'll be doing like a personal edition for the Q&A because this one was like more business related. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video to this point. If you're still with me, I love you so much. And I'm so thankful that you have watched the video up to this point. I hope I gave you some form of value. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you have still not subscribed, do well to hit that subscribe button, and then do well to also turn on the post notifications so that anytime we upload a new video, you'll be the first to know and watch. Kindly leave a like on the video as well, and do well to comment, share this video so that your other friends can watch, invite them to the channel because they're going to love it here. Thank you so much once again for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.